It's MelkStehul here. In this video, I'm just going to very quickly go over the new Marauder event, which replaced the old Marauder event. For the newer players, you probably don't know what Marauders are, so it's probably irrelevant. But for the players that have been around long enough to know the old system of Marauders and how the fact that it's inconsistent and you can go for days on end without actually finding a Marauder. Or sometimes you can get lucky and have 3 Marauders pop up in a row, but not necessarily enough chicken legs or stamina to smash all of them. This system replaces that. And so under the new Marauder system, or what they call Lost Underground, you are presented with 5 stages, which aren't really stages because it's not like you have to complete stage 1 to get to stage 2, to get to stage 3, etc. It's more like 5 scenarios. So there are 5 scenarios on which you can spend your chicken legs or stamina, and these things refresh. I think it's how often do they refresh? It's not quick. It's at least 12 hours you get a new chicken leg. So you can use 1 chicken leg to complete each stage. So you can either, for example, complete stage 4 and stage 5 at the same time if you wanted to do it that way, or what I recommend you doing with your chicken legs or your stamina is to complete the high stage you can possibly complete, one after the other. And the reason why I do that or recommend you do that is because each stage only takes 2 hours to complete. So 2 stages would theoretically take only 4 hours to complete if you were to do it one after the other. And so the reason why you should do the highest stage obviously is because the higher the stage, the better the rewards. So at stage 5 you get 100 gems, and from the chest, you have the possibility of getting red artifact shards, as well as these 4-star red artifacts or 1-star orange artifacts. And so that's just much better than, say, compare to stage 1, where obviously you only get 60 gems and very, very terrible basic sort of blue, yellow, and purple artifacts. Or even compared to stage 4, when you compare to stage 5, stage 4, you only get green artifact fragments and obviously lesser red artifacts. So if you have the powers to complete stage 5, I just don't know why you would logically complete stage 4 and stage 5 at the same time, unless you were in some kind of rush and you could only play for 2 hours every day or 15 minutes every day, and that was it. If you have the time to play idle heroes, the best use of your stamina is to complete the highest stage possible twice. And I think everyone's probably worked that out by now. The other thing, I guess, to mention about Lost Underground is the fact that you are reliant on friends to complete these stages, or to explore these stages. And so there is incentive to find friends that are active and that will build their team that will help you complete Lost Underground. But having said that, the power requirements to complete Lost Underground aren't that great. So you only need 1.5 million power to complete the highest stage in Lost Underground. And when you're endgame, or even mid-game, a lot of players just single-handedly are going to have 1.5 million powers. You'll see here on my friends list, I've got one guy on 3.6 million power. He can just solo stage 5. In fact, there isn't a single person. Oh, okay, I lie. This individual only has 439 power. But you'll see on my friends list, the bulk of them have more than 1.5 million power by themselves. So my friends list, it's not that it's super powerful. It's the fact that my server and where I am, most of the individuals have enough power for me to only use 1 friend to complete stage 5. And so I think this Lost Underground was probably designed more for early and maybe mid-game players, like those who've played for about 6 months, 7 months, etc. You should be on at least, each person that plays actively every day should be on at least 500,000 power. And if you're not, you should ditch those friends. But yeah, the Lost Underground, I think it's better than the old Marauder system, but it's not necessarily challenging for the end-game players such as myself and people on the earlier servers or that have gone through server mergers. And so that's basically it for Lost Underground. New Marauder mode, complete the stages the highest stage possible, one after the other, and it doesn't take a lot to defeat it. That's the video. Thanks for watching.